everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. This is episode 50. We've hit a quarter of a century for our episode length, and there's only one game that has done this on the channel before, and that was Elden Ring. Elden Ring hit a big 5-0, and that was its final episode. We do know that there is some Elden Ring DLC coming, so that will soon to be extended, and it's still probably the longest running series on the channel because the episode length on average is longer than our Dragon Age Inquisition episodes, but it does not detract from a big milestone number whatsoever. 50 episodes of Dragon Age Inquisition, however many more to go. And last time we started the descent. We are going into the deep roads. We have met a couple of friends here, Volta and Ren. We have David Hayter with us, which is amazing. And we are descending into the ruins of the Heidrun Thaig at the moment. So we're on level 2. We just defeated an ogre. We burned some Legion of the Dead as they cannot be honored as they are unrecognizable, unfortunately. We will now be reading this landmark and proceeding with the game. The end is in sight. Very clearly the end is in sight, right? And that's kind of given us that second wind, that gusto to cross the finish line of Dragon Age Inquisition. Like reaching that
Look
point.
at that, Ren. Could this be Thaig, Heidrun?
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
Thaig Heidrun is how they're saying it. I would say Heidrun, but that's fine. Thaig Heidrun. My train of thought. We're close to crossing the finish line, right? We know that we are limited in our main quests here. We know that we're in the DLC. We know that there is a countdown before we finish this. We do the main story, and then we do the DLC after the main story, and then that's it. That's Dragon Age Inquisition. I can sit my feet up on BioWare for now, and the Dragon Age series that we started a year ago today, by the way. Not today. I don't know why I said that. I just lied to you. A year ago, you know when you want to say like an anniversary, you go, 1 year ago today. My brain just said that for me. 1 year ago, around this time, not as memorable, we started Dragon Age Origins. And it's been such a journey to play through this story, this world over the past year. And I'm honored. I am deeply honored to have some very hardcore, very passionate Dragon Age and just BioWare fans in general by my side. It means a lot to have you here and to have your support, and I love it so much, and I can't wait to be spoiler free and to be talking with everybody about what's coming next. And it's great. I feel very privileged and very happy to be able to play through a Dragon Age series on the channel and share it with you guys, and it's just such a great little community of enjoyment there. So thank you so much for being here. To 50 episodes of Dragon Age and to 50 more, okay? When the next game comes out. If it comes out, Heidrun Thaig, a letter to merchant Levnog, predating the First Blight. Levnog, more of the brand, refused to make the journey to Heidrun. I'm gonna just say it how I want to say it, you know? Fantasy names be damned. Pronounce words how you want to pronounce them. The English language is difficult enough. Heidrun Thaig. Rumors of the incident has spread, and no amount of coin or beatings could persuade them. I asked Minor Vasov to send the Isana shipment with his own crew, but have yet to receive a reply. I inquired if anyone else had heard from their Heidrun contacts. Nothing. I worry that it has something to do with those creatures that wear the faces of the dead. Apparently the king himself is leading a troop of warriors to check on the situation. Needless to say, the shipment will be late. I just hope it arrives at all. Jodan. Solus, don't jump. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or maybe, you did break up with me. Do a flip. Oh. They get so dangerously close. And all it takes is me just Oh, Solus died, everyone. Oops. We pushed him off. Look, he's no longer in our party. See you later. He's out of here. Don't break up with someone and then accept their proposal to join you in the deep roads. You might be pushed. Okay, let's have a look. We are going around here. Doesn't look like we're getting over there. But looks like we may be able to go through here. Oh, good. It's probably a good thing that we just had Solus fall and use a healing potion, because there is a supply cache here. We have a lift that will take us down. Is there anything down here? Am I wasting my time? I am wasting my time. Good. Let us descend further into Heidrun or Heidrun Thaig, however you want to pronounce it.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting Darkspawn. Their blood's poison.
Lovely creatures.
There was this Carter boy, Vaughn, who joined the Legion around the same time I did. Fast with daggers. Could poke 50 holes in a hurlock before the Blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter. Took him 3 days to die.
We need to work on your stories, Grizzly.
That's great. We need to work on your stories. The stories need to last until we reach the bottom of the lift, not 3/4 of the way through. Varric would tell a story that would last the whole way. Otherwise, you may as well just make it
Lost a good soldier in the
a loading screen.
Fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. A golden longboat floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day. Couldn't remember any of it.
Wait. Okay. The dwarven equivalent of nightmares, right? Because they don't dream. So when they have some sort of dream or like vision, or they see things, they go crazy. They're like, what the fuck? 22. I also missed 2 gears upstairs. Another one? Why'd they give us another one? I guess just in case we missed our opportunity up there. They're like, let's give them another supply cache. Oh man, that was the perfect opportunity with like that tremor to have that one like crack and just crush that statue and just... Unless my depth perception is awful and that is behind it. It looks like it could be behind it, but also on top of it. Hard to tell. But as soon as I was like, oh my god, it's going to give us a nice little... No. I was like, it's the perfect opportunity to have like that crush down and get like destroyed and being like, oh my god, it's all falling apart. This is made on Frostbite engine, so I know that they can do it. I know that they can do it. Because Battlefield games had that level of destruction.
This matches what's on the Grey Warden's map. Time to look around.
Ah. Ah. Installing gears. Here's something. It's a bunch of metal gears, Ren. These hand-stamped, smudged ink letters are barely legible, overlapping each other in tight spirals on the parchment. Redemption should follow sacrifice. The Creator promised me I end without hope. Every command a lie, each task a trap divided. I am conquered, the sigil breaks me. Okay, so I think we want to make sure that we actually do find all of these gears so we can make sure that all of these doors can be opened so we can get lore. So I might even...
Caravan. It may have been down here for centuries. I wonder if anything's left.
I may have to go upstairs again and go get those other 2 gears. We will see.
Amazingly well preserved.
Let's take a look and see what we got. We got a weapon, I believe. No, maybe not. We got armor, I believe. No, maybe not. I know that we got... Oh, maybe we just got 2 belts. We got a belt and a belt, I think. The auto loot mod automatically loots. Therefore, I don't really get a chance to look at the item menu as I am looting. Just in case you wanted that explanation. So that's why I kind of have to be like, well, I hope I'm guessing it. Guessing what's right. Give me that gear. Now, how do we get over there? Above, and then going down that ladder, maybe.
Have a look at this.
Gears, please. Requires 3 gears. Yeah, see, we're getting screwed. There's one here, at least. I might have to go back and get those other 2. Just a cheeky little backtrack. Gosh damn it. I dare say it'll be worth it. The words of this torn parchment are handwritten. Terrible to sacrifice one's own child with a lie. I prayed on perfectly trusting faith, but how could I explain my desperation? The deep roads wind in deceitful spirals, concealing the sigil from casual observance. I could not discern its true pattern until I stood in the fade and gazed down upon the vast malevolent engraving. Its artist remains unknown, but its horrifying intent was all too clear, as was my necessity. Only wish it had not cost you my only child. I could not build the locked barriers that would carve the marks and break the sigil. You alone could save us all, but only by destroying yourself, and I let you do it. Forgive me. The rest of the text is illegible scratches. The lines and swirls form a disturbing pattern if stared at for too long. Okay. A second door.
Lost my leg to a hurlock a few years back. Left a nasty scar.
How'd you get away?
Kicked her with the other leg. Seriously, keep your guard up. They'll use your tongue as jewelry.
I'll remember that.
They'll use your tongue as jewelry. Tongue as jewelry. Amazing. So eventually we're going to end up in an area that will take us to an above or maybe platform here.
I heard the hero Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
Cardall met the Warden, but I never had the pleasure.
Do you often see Grey Wardens?
From time to time. We're a good bunch. Tough to fight. Fearless.
Any warden would say the same about the Legion.
Cool, little bit of Grey Warden lore. Hero Ferelden. No lore when we installed these gears, though, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, nothing got added to the codex list either. That is a little bit of a shame. We get a piece of paper. However, Colg's journal. Mother holds me when I sleep. Warm, so warm. Her rhythm flows through my throat, burning until the miners and their fat, cruel hands are a distant memory. Cole gives memory. I am the sun. The words come in waves. I will drown in them for her.
More on the Lyrium experiments. Looks like its results were inconclusive.
It's not referring to, is he referring to like a brood mother? Okay, so we get Colg's journal in a behind a door, so that's nice. So there's at least some lore to be gained inside. There's so many pathways that you're just wondering how you access them. Okay, that's much lower down. Okay, so that one is all the way down there. Okay. So we can access that from here. Oh, it's operation based, because of course it is. Repair staircase, right? Oh, almost fell. Oh, okay, hang on. Different. Central bridge operation. Okay. We'll explore this, and then once we get to this camp, we will fast travel back to the... Well, actually, maybe the camp will actually have the table, and we can do stuff there. Brandon's custom mix. The mug bears the inscription 5 minutes here is 15 minutes there. Okay. Okay. Not what I expected from down here, but this looks like something that can be opened. Can't interact with this though. I don't know if that's meant to be something special or not, but it certainly looks it. But maybe it has to do with this operation. The tremors grow. It's getting worse. Aha!
Careful!
That was the big one.
We need to go deeper.
Only way down from here is falling. Not keen on that.
I'd also like to avoid falling if we're counting votes.
There has to be another way.
How do I get to that lever, though? The game is not letting me. It's like actually stopping me. It's an invisible wall. I could get the gear, but it doesn't want me to. Oh. Or you could just be soulless and just teleport over to the other side. Or you could just be soulless and teleport over to the other side. No. No. Why? What's the difference between scorched and bloodstained? Okay, how many do we have? How many do we not have? God damn it. Okay. It's not even telling me. It just says, find the area. Gears collected. I guess it's 3 out of 5, so I need 2 more. The 2 that were... There we go. The 2 gears that were probably in the previous area. Alright, well at least it's marked on the map now. We'll travel back here, we'll get this gate open. Yeah, I walked up here and then I could see it. It's cheeky how hidden that was. Gotta keep our eyes out for stuff. But it's tough to really call it, especially when you don't know what to look out for. Oh, this music is so good. What a tune for the battle music for this DLC. Amazing.
leader control the battle. This is our fight.
Nice. Thaig reclaimed. And we got some cool loot there. Darkspawn Alpha defeated. Pretty cool. Really amazing music for these fight sequences. We do not unlock a new codex entry for the Alpha Emissary. That's still very, very cool. Let us establish this camp, shall we? It's a good thing we don't need any gears for this door. Awesome. Camp established. Let's see if we get a table here.
That's the last of those, Darkspawn. Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it or why?
This Thaig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
But we're not using it, right?
If there is a titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line? I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
That reference to singing stone. I've been told that raw lyrium has a sound.
A hum. The mining cast follows it to find lyrium veins. They say it's the stone calling to them.
Perhaps it wasn't chance that the quakes destroyed lyrium mines. Is it possible the Darkspawn or their emissary could also hear the song?
The stone would never call to those vile things. But that doesn't mean they can't hear her.
Darkspawn live and die by the Blight. They don't care for much else.
I didn't realize you knew so much about Darkspawn motives.
Not everything's a mystery, Volta. Some things are exactly as they appear.
And some things are not.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change her mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
King Orsec Garal? That book belonged to a paragon? Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Garal's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
As if you'd ever avoid an argument.
Come on, guys.
Volta's standing within the Shaper. It is her business, not mine or yours, Ren.
My apologies, Volta. I forgot my place.
As did I. You deserve an explanation, Inquisitor. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
That record must have been important, to risk your position over it.
It was trivial, actually. A childhood friend of King Balin had ancestral ties to the Carta. But the truth is the truth, no matter how political it may be.
The Shaperate can erase official records. Aren't the memories permanent?
Sometimes erasing records is standard procedure. If a dwarf becomes castless, they're struck from the memories. But I was asked to change a fact that someone important merely found inconvenient.
If the Shaperate is willing to erase memories, what would prevent them from covering up the existence of Titans?
Why would they do that?
Because someone in power demanded it.
It takes courage to challenge authority.
I suppose you would know. Some believe the past is what we make it. But we gain nothing from ignoring mistakes.
I'm sorry I brought it up. The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way. Get ready.
We're about to find out the hard way. Got a book here. It looks like the camps are obviously less and less well equipped, so we have to go back up to the main one to get that table.
Spreading.
The Eternal Battle, Darkspawn. Unless there's a blight, surfaces reserve the Darkspawn for cautionary religious lessons and bedtime stories. That is a luxury Orzammar cannot afford. Without the Legion of the Dead's continuous efforts, our great Thaig would have undoubtedly been lost to the blighters long ago. Still, the question remains, where did these monsters come from? It's a given that the Chantry's beliefs about the Darkspawn's origins are nonsense. They were not cast down from a fabled city, they crawled up from the deep recesses of the earth. We now know that Darkspawn come from brood mothers. Perhaps at the very heart of our world sits a queen, the first mother. Instead of focusing on the children, we should target the brood mothers and ensure that future reinforcements will never be born. Written in the margins are two sets of handwriting, presumably from Lieutenant Rand and Shaper Volta. Chopping off their heads should do the trick. Write in one of my books again, and it's your head at risk, Lieutenant.
Yes.
Amazing. I'm assuming that we get more chances to talk with our characters here at camp, and they will say some stuff.
These tomes were pristine before the deep roads. Shaper Seabor's going to kill me.
You seem quite excited by the idea that these Titans may exist.
My connection to the stone allows me to hear it, but I can only listen. Titans can sing through the stone. It is extraordinary. We call ourselves children of the stone. What does that make the Titans?
What if the Titan is just some big-ass lyrium thing? I don't know. It's very curious when something substantial gets thrown at us that's like brand new lore. And I love the Dwarven lore. It's like obviously second to Elven lore for me, but it's still so cool. Just makes me very, very curious as to what's lying in the deep here.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
My pleasure, Inquisitor.
I
We'll speak another time.
clicked the wrong one.
These tomes were pristine before the deep roads. Shaper Seabor's going to kill me.
What's life like in Orzammar?
I haven't lived in Orzammar for 3 years, but I receive updates. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Didn't we? I swear we've done this.
How's the political...
There have been riots due to food shortages. I've no doubt some Deshers will try to use the situation for their own gain. But the king has a good hold over the assembly.
Yep, we've already done this.
A dwarf's cut.
I could simply put, a member of the Smith caste can never join the warrior.
That's...
Of course.
Okay,
We'll speak in...
so that is old and it still remains.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
pretty sure he had 3 options last time as well. Let me just pull up my previous episode and I'll have a look at when we spoke with Ren. This is the kind of annoying thing about the investigate options when they decide not to... The investigate options when they decide not to disappear after you ask them. It's just kind of weird. It's like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, we are... Yeah. How do you know Titans exist and Let's Talk About Ozamar was already options with Volta? So nothing new. Let's discuss the Legion. You seem close to Volta and you fought in the Blight. So it's the same investigate options still. They don't refresh even on a lower level. That's a bit annoying.
Thanks for your time.
So you can just have the same dialogue options. Strange. Alright, we're going to, now that we've established this tent here, we're going to go back up to the main level. So we can do this operation. Oh, there's 2 of them. Has discovered an interesting artifact halfway down the ruins of Heidrun. Thaig. A construction team could build a bridge that grants access to the large monument in the center of the cavern. 1 letter to the University of Orlais. I can have scholars clamoring to help pay for the construction. A few scouts to keep the construction effort clear. And experienced soldiers should accompany the construction team. It's interesting that we get 3 options. The construction team has completed a bridge halfway down the ruins of Heidrun Thaig that will allow Inquisition forces to explore the large monument in the center of the cavern. And then another one. Just do that as well. Spend our power. Unlock a new area. A bridge. A bridge. There we go. Okay. Nothing in this section yet. Lovely. Okay, we can now access a new area. I'm going to go and get the missing 2 gears down in this section somewhere. It looks like here I haven't explored. So I'll go check that out now. And then we'll proceed with the main objective. There's definitely more here. Oh, can we destroy this? We can destroy this. Awesome. Okay, there's destructible crates blocking doorways. So there you go. I'm like looking at the map being like, more hidden stuff that we missed last time. Lovely. Are these where our final gears are? You're seriously just gonna hide 1 mug here? Awesome. Wraith blood. Apparently this mug once belonged to someone named Amrun. I come all the way back here for a dirty mug. No gears, it seems. Okay. If there's going to be gears anywhere, I would assume it's going to be out here, because if we go here, there is now a pathway that has been built for us. I almost just got pushed off the edge there. My companion's in the way. So we can go to this main structure. So this is new, what's been added here. Maybe we can find those gears, or at least some lore. There's a gear. There's a gate here as well, so we don't want to let down Ren, miss out on any metal gears. But unfortunately, it looks like we also need more gears for another door. How lucky. So, we need another one. Or we can go through here. What a shame. So hopefully there's a gear over this way, and then that will be every gear on this level. We'll open this door and then find some more gears and then open more doors and rinse and repeat. Hopefully the Aloha is rewarding. Going to enter a little dwarven house. Oh, and there's a gear. There it is. I've been spat on by a spider. What is in here? Let's take a look. A bunch of deep stalkers. My favorite. What is this? The Nug King. All praise the Nug King. Sate his appetite with cheese. Older is better. From songs that only Nugs can hear by Paragon Ebrian. Now, Varric mentioned the Nug King. Sate his appetite with cheese, apparently. Why is this here? Perhaps there's a use for it. Do we need to obtain an ancient cheese wheel for the Nug King? If it would appease the Lord. It doesn't look like we're going in there. Also, this counts as being on the 3rd level, interestingly enough. Quite curious. You go down into this bridge area and we are down here now. Because that's this section. Oh, and that's where this is. Which means, hold on. Have we collected the right gears then on... I'm really annoyed that it doesn't show us how many gears we've found in the journal. You have to wait for it to pop up here. I feel like that is quite frustrating, especially if you're checking that you've obtained the correct gears on the correct level. Because if this bridge is saying that we're on the 3rd level, then I don't think we've collected the last gear in this section. But I have picked up a gear regardless, so we can open this door. Jesus. Emissary jump scare. Lovely. A super strong emissary defeated. Bianca aiming upgrade. Nice. And a new level has been gained. Which means... Knight Enchanter tree, please. Oh, so just... you expend all charge when striking an enemy. Just one massive attack. Interesting. Sure, let's get that. Okay, we've got an operation to recover artifacts in a mug. Enchanted Stein. A rune is attached on the side opposite. It reads Bowden and Sons. Quality wares and enchantments. Amazing. Okay, we got dwarven items. That's good, lovely. Now we need to continue to unlock the other doors and find more gears. Okay, I think we can go back here now and check the completed operation. Because there was 2 operations to complete, so we've checked out the bridge for one of them, I believe. If we head back here to where we unlocked the operation... Hang on. There's an expedition that we missed! Okay. That's what that was. Okay, we actually missed one. There's a completed one there, so that's good. Okay, we missed one. So that should open up that lower section. Easy to miss when you're fighting Darkspawn everywhere. So another one that we'll have to travel back to the main camp for. So there's probably going to be a little bit of back and forth. So the editing in this episode of us finding stuff and sorting stuff out might be a little bit all over the place, but we'll try our best at keeping it all together. We haven't been this way yet, because it was away from the fighting. Oh no. Okay.
One less to worry about.
Ah, a gear. Nice. 13 of 22. The last entry in a dirt-stained journal. Mother's song leaks out of me. Liquid fire spills from my eyes, mouth, and ears. I give her everything and become a verse in her chorus. I am finally complete. It was never about the words, only the song.
So that's how the lyrium experiments ended.
A superb amulet of constitution. As you can see here, it's definitely worked. Alright, there's Kolg's quest finished up in a spider cave. An ancient dwarven ruin! You know what that means? Operation complete. This is what we save up all this power for, apparently. Make sure to be well equipped for a fight. Apparently. Make sure to be well equipped for a fight. Okay. Now we have a completed operation. Let's run on back. See what all the bloody...
Feel it now. The blight.
See what all the bloody fuss is about. Be able to access the center platform, I assume. Ah, here we go. I can see the bridge work. Fine craftsmanship there. There you go. Ooh. That's a gear door, so this is a problem. I was hoping that this would lead me to gears, not leading me to a door that needs gears to be opened. God damn it. So, more gears. Lost memory. World's best shaper is stamped into the side of the mug in an obnoxious script. Lovely. So we're like maybe halfway through the amount of gears that we need, which is lovely. So lovely. We're at 14 out of 22. So there's still 8 gears that we have not found on in the Heidrun Thaig. Oh, you know what? There was this operation here that's now been completed, so that's probably done some stuff that will allow us to get some gears out this way, hopefully. That's another thing that I can think of, so we'll head back to that area then. And hopefully find the rest of the gears. Here we go, excellent craftsmanship. Climb us up to the top here. Let's have a look. What shall we find up here but a landmark on the map? Lovely. And a couple of pots. No gears, it seems. At least not yet. Any gears in the chat, please? Give me some gears. I'm a gear fiend. Of course, they're going to tie the lore behind doors that need to be opened with items to find. Oh, what? There's a gear right there. Okay. There's one. Yeah, cheeky. Alright, we'll get that. Tomb. A sarcophagus. Monument to Heidrun the Deep. This lonely podium is carved from a stone pillar reaching up in the darkness. From the inscription, Paragon Heidrun's remains are entombed here under a massive stone likeness of the legendary dwarf. At this vantage point, it is hard to appreciate the scope of the tribute. Okay, there it is. These Bianca upgrades, though. More artifacts for Orzammar. Lovely. Might have to go upgrade Varric's equipment before I move on with my life. Let's go get this gear. This one lonely gear gives us 15 out of 22. We can now open one of the 2 gates that we've unlocked here. But I still have more to do. I think there's going to be more here and even early on here for us to do. I think the best thing for us to do is fast travel here, take the lift down. That'll take us to the beginning. So we've come down the lift, and it actually looks like to get to this spot with a gear involved, we actually have to do it from up the top here, which is hilarious. So the game is making you creatively navigate these environments to get everything. So if we go over this way, it seems we can... Yeah, okay. we can carefully take fall damage to get down. Actually kind of great. It warrants some fun exploration of the deep roads. We're getting some legendary gear, some good accessories, amulets, rings. Oh god. Take the long way around. We don't want to take too much fall damage. Lovely. A gear obtained. 6 more to go. And my inventory is naturally filled. Because of course it is. At this point, with the amount of just trash we're picking up, there's a lot of purple gear. Purple gear. So we're basically we'll just destroy our trash. I might get out of here anyway to sell stuff and upgrade Varric's Bianca. There you go. So that's this side. Crafty. I think there's still something over here in this area. Alright, coming back through here, I'm realizing that my lack of gear collection is genuinely just due to not searching them properly. They've basically just been littered on the floor here. And it's like, how do I get to this? There we go, that's how we get to this. 2 more gears remain. Just picked up a couple outside. On a bridge, for God's sake. There we go. On broken knees, completed. Isana's song was what we got from a emissary. This staff gives a faintly audible hum when touched, a wistful tune as if it were thinking of a faraway or forgotten place. And Valos Atreidum. It's a nice sword. This blade is curiously weighted, making it difficult to stop a swing in progress. A reminder, perhaps, that once the ancestors have spoken, their word is final. Love that. That's great. Let us have a look at what Blackwall's got, because that might be a replacement weapon. That plus 27 strength, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Honestly, take that. Take that plus 27 strength. Alright, now we'll take this ladder. This will take us into a room not yet explored, I think. Maybe? You just needed to do a second pass through this area to go, oh, the gears were standing, gears were just waiting there in plain sight. There's still 2 more, but also we haven't explored here yet. So it could potentially be here. But it's making, this area is making me think that I have not done a good job exploring the first time I came through here. So I might just take the slow way and keep my eye out for gears. Open! Artifacts. Okay, we've got some artifacts. Opening this here door. It was just artifacts. Okay, and then we're going to go check out this one as well. This is accessible via this newly crafted bridge. I doubt that that's gonna have... I mean, it might have 2 gears in it. Enemies, yay! And loot crates. A lot of enemies. Not as much enemies anymore. Artifacts recovered for Ozma. Alright, that's the 2 gates done. We're still missing... still missing 2 gears. Would you believe it? More gears for more doors. Avern's experience. This cup is cracked. It is clearly seen action. No longer holds ale without leaking. We need some more gears. We're out of gears though. And there's only 2 more left on this level. Which means we will have to get gears from lower down. And come back up here. Which is an interesting one. I'm still determined to find my missing gears on this level, however. It's very cheeky of these developers to put so many gears accessible by completely different levels that you have to work your way across to. It's fantastic. And if you just do that and break an ankle, obviously there was probably a slower way down. But if you do that, we now have all of the gears on this level. Just on this level.
Feel it now. The blight.
But we're only 3 levels in. We still have another 3 to go. So just so much opportunity for gears. So we cannot open this door at the moment. We will have to go down
Spreading.
once again. Oh my lord, we are going deep. Deep into the deepest of deep roads. The Forgotten Caverns, and there are 12 gears, so you know. First thing that you are treated with. 12 gears.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, the creepy. Oh. Oh, you fuckers. Okay. And give us the slimy horror caverns.
Stale.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Stay together. It's easy to get lost down here.
Oh my god. What are we being watched by? This is so cool, but also fuck this. Like lyrium drunk darkspawn with blue eyes?
Show yourselves!
Oh!
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
I will rage. Whoa, what? Wait. Holy shit. The unknown assailants. Shabal Bolter. Holy shit, they're lyrium drunk dwarves. Not lyrium drunk darkspawn. Shabal. Dude, the combat music is on a whole another level in this DLC. Jesus. Holy shit, dude. At least he didn't go down without a fight. Snake! Snake! Snake!
You deserved better. Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
They don't look like any dwarves I've ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them. I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Thrust Tonsha Saroka.
Not my boy, man.
I'll see this through, Ren. I promise.
Shit. I don't.
Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
I didn't expect to lose our boy. Just like that, David Hayter's voice is stolen from me once again. God damn it. Lyrium addicted dwarves. Holy shit, okay. And like horrifying as well. God, those whispers, they're not even in there anymore. That's wild. Alright. I'm going to take this opportunity to sell my gear and head back. I'm going to properly process the loss of our... Oh god, my webcam. We'll process the loss of our friend. God, that upsets me. That upsets me greatly. Damn it. Okay. Do we have a buy and sell here? Crafting materials. We do have a selling option. Lovely. Alright, I'm going to clear up my stuff and then we're going to head back down. Alright, let's venture down this way once again. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into.
Nothing's stopping us from going back up.
We're not going back up.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah, alright, Varric. Can't see shit. Wow. A gear. Oh, wow. Oh! Krital. That's new. They don't have Bronto down here. They've got Krital. Gotta kill enemies to proceed, it seems. Chronicles of a Forgotten War. Commander Othan told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there'd been attacks north of Kadhalash and the crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories in the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Cadhalash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks at camp. Father and I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to see myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. I don't know if Cadhalash rings a bell or not. My first thought went to when we were doing Deep Road stuff and we started getting some really ancient dwarven lore in that game as well. I can't remember the exact quest line we were doing. I think it had something to do with Shale. It was potentially her loyalty quest going to her Thaig, or it was something else. But I remember there being some sort of ancient stuff going on there as well. And I'm wondering if we've read that name there before or whether it's just similar.
This is like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
That's quite a long stewardship.
They attacked us because they're protecting something. Satanal. Satanal. Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabertal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Voltaire?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
This is very cool. Love seeing this stuff. So I'm going to have to get used to being ambushed by these guys. It seems that this area may be smaller than the others, because There's the little exit symbol around the corner, and we've already got most of the gears. So that's nice, at least. We'll be able to open that door on the upper level.
There's something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
My guess is another earthquake that hits when we're halfway across the bridge.
Watch your step.
Oh,
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it.
Someone does not wish to be disturbed. There must be another way.
There. That ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
okay. So we're going over that way. Gotcha. Very careful. A day after leaving Kadhalash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks, hard and fast. Father was one of the first. We heard breathing, slow and heavy, from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. It left Father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. Oh my god. Sure. Wow. Okay. Everything's normal. This is fine.
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye. But these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
It is the stone.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
So it's a shaper of the stone, like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
If Titans shape the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
The chicken or the egg?
More memories, more Shabratol. We must be getting close to a Titan. Your theory about the source of the quakes is looking more like fact.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Some secrets are meant to be buried.
After we stop the earthquakes.
The rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
Okay. I'm going the wrong way.
I just became the most popular dwarf in the Merchants Guild.
All these lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shabratol must mine lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
Elden Ring? Dude. This is so beautiful. Derelict lyrium mine. The lyrium deposits left to grow in this long-abandoned mine would fetch serious coin if only reaching the place and then transporting the lyrium to the surface wasn't a venture just short of suicide. So we are now in Bastion of the Pure, and somehow I managed to miss 2 gears in that winding hallway, which is hilarious, so I will go back and get those. However, now that we are in this place, we will be bringing this episode of Dragon Age Inquisition to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 50, the big 50. I was going to say episode 2 of The Descent. That's what tripped me up there. But episode 50, as we continue to venture down into the deep, this is some very significant dwarven lore and stuff that Orzammar have either buried or maybe they never even knew it. But we'll have to wait and see how this plays out, and I'm very excited for more. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.